Hello, everyone. My name is Gabby, and God, I love being an adult. I love having disposable income and being able to do whatever the hell I want. The reason for that is I went and bought another children's toy that is entirely in Japanese, and I couldn't be happier. People who know me well enough probably know what this is. People who don't, I'll try to give the brief explanation. I bought another toy from Precure again. Precure is a magical girl franchise made by Toei Animation. It's been going on for over 20 years now, which is pretty good. It's fun. I've been watching it for around 10 years. The seasons vary in quality. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's just kind of there, sometimes it's like actually surprisingly great. I don't always watch every episode. Sometimes I watch the first few episodes of a season and kind of say, okay, I've seen enough, and kind of drop it for the rest of the year, but it's always there, it's always a constant, and sometimes it surprises me. So, what I bought is this. This is the Wonderful Pact. This is the main transformation item for this year's season of Pretty Cure, Wonderful Pretty Cure, that started in February. Now, if you've been following this channel, the fact that I got this might actually be a little bit surprising. Because a few months ago, the last time I showed off an unboxing for a Pretty Cure toy I bought, I said I had seen the Wonderful Pact and it didn't really interest me, so I didn't really think I was going to buy it. It felt too much like every other transformation item that they do in Pretty Cure, and it just didn't stand out to me like the Sky Mirage did. Now, this is before the season really kind of started, so I didn't even really know if I was going to like the season or not. And even while the season was going, for like over half of its airtime, I was kind of like, it's a pretty solid season, but nothing really too special. Then some things happened in the show and related to the show, and now I'm like, Wonderful is the best season. I love it. I want to financially support it by buying some of these toys, so hopefully they'll try to make something like this again. What actually made me go from liking Wonderful Pretty Cure to getting kind of obsessed with it is kind of a long story, and I don't know if my weekday tired brain can fully articulate just the entire story of it and how this all went down. But the general gist of it is the sort of kind of non-canon movie came out, and the spoilers for the movie were basically something that I was like, if they do this in the main series, this will be like the best season ever. And it hasn't happened in the main series yet, but I'm pretty sure it will at some point, just at the very least, because the movie sold really well and the stuff that I was excited about got a lot of attention and people seem to be really excited about it as well. So I don't think they're going to waste all that goodwill and not put it in the TV show. And then to top it all off, at the same time that sort of those movie spoilers were happening, Wonderful Precure just had a really, really great like romance subplot that was just directed really well and kind of went directions that Precure has kind of never, literally never done before. So basically, the combination of all those things are like, wow, this is a great Precure season. I can't wait for the next episode because whatever they do, it's gonna be great because I love these characters. I love the situations they're putting them in. I love the potential spoilers that they might end up doing in the future. So, yeah, I love Precure now. I love Wonderful Precure now. Let's go and see what this item is. So yeah, this is the Wonderful Pact. I think it's like Colorful Evolution, Wonderful Pact. Actually, theoretically, what I could do, in fact, I could do it right now. I can go onto my Google Translate app on my phone, take a photo of it, and see what it says. Yeah, that it is. Okay, sorry. It is Colorful Evolution, which is here, and then it is the Transformation Wonderful Pact. So, but yeah, I can do that real time translation with the Google Translate app. It's fun facts. So the Wonderful Pact is the transformation item for essentially the first two kind of main characters, main duo, I guess you could say, the ones that start off the season, Cure Wonderful in the pink and Cure Friendly in the purple. The whole thing about this season is that it is animal themed, and the reason why it is also kind of animal themed is that Cure Wonderful, the pink girl, is in fact not a human but a dog. She is a small dog, a literal real small dog who then through magic and stuff gets the ability to turn into a magical girl and also a human girl, and then hijinks ensue. Later on they get joined by another duo, which is another girl and her cat, her cat, who also gets the same ability to turn into a magical girl and a human and whatever. And so the cat girls actually have a separate transformation item that is not this one. And in all honesty, even though I kind of like the design of the cat one more, the reason why I didn't get it is because it is not an electronic toy like this one. It is just a real life like makeup compact thing. So it's got actual makeup in it, and I did not like that. I like the ones that light up and make noises, and I also don't like makeup. So I actually think that the cat's pact is kind of cuter. It's very shiny and whatever, and I like it, but I didn't want to get it because it doesn't make noises, whereas this one does. So that was my reasoning, basically. Now, if they made a transformation item for the spoiler characters, I would buy the shit out of that. But they are not going to do that because the spoiler characters are boys. It is a long story. I will get into it eventually, probably after this thing. But let's just open this thing up because that's like the important part about filming this on the camera and whatever. So I will say the one thing that really surprised me is just how small this thing is. Well, I guess just how small the packaging is. I guess it's for two reasons. One is that the Pact is basically made to be like this sort of compact mirror thing that is kind of small in general, as opposed to like the Sky Mirage, which is like a whole like wand kind of thing. So I guess it makes sense it's smaller. The other thing that also probably makes it small is that it doesn't have any little trinkets that you have to place into it. It's literally just the transformation pact thing itself. Which, on the one hand, I'm actually a little bit disappointed with. The fact that there are no little extra trinkets with it means there's just kind of a lot less you can do with it. It's kind of a little bit less interactive. But on the other hand, like maybe they just did that because I guess they didn't want it to interfere with like the cat one. And, maybe it was just reasons for merchandising and maybe Bandai are being cheap. I actually don't know. But, at the very least, it just means that there's not that much here. It's just the one thing. So let's open this up and see. Let's just look at the packaging at least, front side, just, the usual kind of that's what it looks like. And then that's what it looks like when you open it up. So sides being like here's what you do, and here's the girls. These are like their whole transformation phrases. I could recite them in Japanese, but that would be really, really lame. Here is like, oh hey, here's some other toys you can buy. See, that is Cure Wonderful in her dog form, Komugi. Her name is Komugi. That's what she looks like as a dog. Um, uh, Advertising, the top, you know, it's got some stuff. The top, I think, here is basically saying, hey, don't, there is going to be a bright light shining on this thing. Do not look directly at it, please. Like, there are children, but like, parents, make sure your children don't stare directly at the bright light. It's not good for their eyes. And the back is just information. So I think I just open it up in the side. I can probably just use my nail for this because it's just sticky tape. Ooh, extra. Oh, this is like I think this is like a QR code for, there's like an extra toy, another toy you can buy, and then like it like has a camera so you can like scan the QR code and get something extra with it. Don't know what that other thing is. Oh, it's like a Bandai membership program. Anyway, inside the box we got cardboard. Inside the cardboard, we pull it out. Huh, that's it, huh? Wow, these things get so simple nowadays. Inside the cardboard is the thing. And then, oh, yep, just open up the flap. Open up it up and, okay, no, there's some more stuff here. It's a little bit more involved. Yep, open that, open that, open that. Oh, it's just a big. I thought there was like something like inside here, but it's just instructions. Oh, look, it's even got some stuff in English. Caution, plastic bags can be dangerous. To avoid danger of suffocation, keep this bag away from babies and children. Right, because, it is for ages 3 and up. So, if they're opening this up, they're probably going to do something stupid like put this bag on their heads. Children, do not put paper bags on your head. Anyway, that's it. That's it. So let's have a look, shall we? So, like I've said, this isn't the first packed item that they have, the first compact item that they have made. In fact, this is at least like the fourth one. So it kind of it's kind of a bit hard for it to stand out, at least amongst other pretty cute toys. But one thing I do actually like is the design here. So we've got this pink and purple ribbon, pink for kind of Cure Wonderful and purple for Cure Friendly. It's kind of like, their theme color. But I like that there's a lot of sort of white here, and there's a lot of lacy kind of pattern, kind of looks like it's made out of lace on the outside. It's very cool, I think. And also, I'm realizing, I think I know why they said, hey, do not stare at that thing, because I think that is an LED. I think that's an LED light, which means it would be very bright. They did use LED lights as well in the Sky Mirage, but I don't know if that means it's a sign of something new, or if that a whole bunch of pretty cool items have had LED lights and I just didn't know because I didn't buy the other ones. I guess because it is only like essentially this has a sort of pink and purple motif, it's kind of a little bit limiting in there's not that many other colors. Essentially, it is only for like the two of them, so it's kind of only pink and purple, and I guess this gold thing in the middle. But I do like it. Like I think it makes it stand out. I think this whole ribbon motif is kind of it's kind of interesting. It factors into their design as well, and it's kind of like a general symbol of the whole season. Um, you got a little ribbon thing like there, the ribbon thing in the center. These like intertwined ribbons, cure friendly, well, not cure friendly, like before she transforms, Iroha, like a civilian form, she has basically like a hair clip that's like this with the double ribbon thing. So, it's very symbolic and whatever. Now, I will say though, although I do like the outside, I think I like the inside a little bit more. So let's do live inside reaction to actually see what it looks like. If I know how to open it. Uh, okay, no, it opens pretty quickly. Ooh, there we go. That's the inside. Ooh, okay. It's already it's got the plastic, and I guess I should probably wait. No, I think it's the plastic. Well, too late now. The plastic's gone. So I do actually like the inside because it is very shiny. It's very shiny. So basically, what the I didn't really know what all the colors were, but now I know that the colors are all the little symbols all correspond to the little animal friends that they rescue throughout the season, and then they can save their powers. And I just realized this. Oh, that is amazing. The mirror it is a mirror, and in the mirror you can see me recording the recording software. I guess that's a sign. It's a very good mirror, and you can really get a look at yourself. Because that's the idea. The idea of it is like the compact is like normally that this thing would be like makeup, and so you put the makeup on, and then you can look at yourself in the mirror, so you can see how the makeup looks on you. That's the idea of an actual traditional compact, and I generally don't like that because I don't like makeup. But you know what? Children like that. Oh, I love. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, look. Okay, like what you're probably like looking. What's that in the mirror? That is one of my posters on the other side of my wall. That's a Danganronpa poster. That's Breath of the Zelda Breath of the Wild poster. That is Pokemon. And um that is Steven Universe. This isn't what I was trying to do, but this is actually like this is the most fun I've had all day. That's another Steven Universe. Cardcaptor Sakura, another Danganronpa. That's Fate. Um, anyway, it's cool. That is the general aesthetic design of it all. Um, now I guess the other thing I just wanted to mention on in terms of I guess the design. Oops. So okay, I guess you've got to really snap it closed, otherwise it will go back close itself again. But I do like that it makes a click noise when you've done that, so you know that you're not gonna if you've pushed it far enough. The other thing is just this little like spinny crystal thing. It lights up, I guess. Is it a button? I'm actually not sure if it's a button. I'll have to figure that out. But it actually makes like when I watched just sort of like looking at like reviews and stuff, and also just you know them using it in the show, it didn't feel like it was that satisfying to spin around, but like it has a good sense of like you feel like I guess it's sort of, you could call it like resistance. Like you do feel like there is a track that it's moving around, that you are like making it happen by spinning it around. So, and actually it's actually a bit more, little crystal thing is actually a little bit more articulated than I kind of initially thought. especially when it's like lights up. So it's actually, yeah, I do actually like the design. I don't know if I'd say it's like my favorite pack design or whatever, uh, but I like it. A few other, I guess, random stray thoughts. I guess I didn't really show at the back. The back is no, you can't really get a good view of it with this lighting, but it's got some kind of patterns on it, but it's mostly just pink and the batteries. And interestingly, kind of like I think the Sky Mirage is like this as well. It's actually not a screwdriver holding down the battery case. The screwdriver is actually all you need to do is just like poke this thing and then it'll open up. So I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Also, is the little claps thing here is like a heart and a ribbon, very cute. That's the speakers. That is heart shaped as well. Because listen, this is a girl's toy, and you've got to make the aesthetics. And I think I figured out what this LED light is for. I'll see how much you can see it. You probably can't see it, but no, in fact, that's kind of the point. You cannot see it, but you can maybe kind of vaguely you can kind of see a very if you look at like the black area of the screen there of the reflection, you see there's like a faint heart pattern on the mirror. And so basically what happens is the LED light that is like just underneath it will light up. And then that LED light, oh, look at that, it's me. Look at that, it's me. You can see me recording the vlog. Um, I don't know why I'm having so much fun. Oh yeah, it's because see, I've got on this side of my house, on my room, is just like it's like a full length mirror, like it's a mirror wardrobe thing. I'm using this mirror. I'm using the camera to look at the mirror. The mirror is looking at the other mirror, and then that's giving me a view of myself talking in the camera. This is so what's the word? Interpersonal. Anyway, so but basically the LED light, it will light up and that will light up the pattern on the mirror and like kind of like a backlight. And so the whole thing is then that's the gimmick. The gimmick is that you press one of the buttons, pink or purple depending on which Precure you want, and then you twirl this thing around a bit, and then the pattern on the mirror will light up, and then it's like, woo, transformation, music plays, and then they, make their little speech thing and be like, yay. So, yeah, that's the gimmick. That's the wonderful Pact. I'll probably try put some batteries in it to show that off. So I'll be back soon. Okay, batteries put in. Food had, break had. Let's get back to this and actually let's see what this thing looks like in person. So, yeah, batteries being put on. Now the question is, do I turn it on here and then I open it, or let's just try and see what happens. Switch to A mode. Oh god, yep. Okay, that's why they say don't stare at that. Shh, why are you so loud? Okay, Komiki. Okay, Iraha, I get it. Yeah. Okay, so I guess there's no like recognition of whether the pact is open or not. So they really want you to have it open first. Like that. Now, if I turn it on now, let's see what happens. Let's do it. I can see it like this. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Right, because this is just like Henshin mode, so. Yes, okay, Iroha, we get it. Is that all? Yeah. So I guess let's just do Komukis. I mean, Iroha. I mean, Kyo Wonderful. And then you do this. Well, I like that remix version actually. It's a little bit different to the one in the song. Okay, now, before it, yeah, now it fades off. Let's just turn that off before anything weird happens. Interesting, because I mean, obviously, it's a slightly different version of the transformation song. I feel like, I mean, it's the same. It's the same song. It's like just the mixing of it slightly different. I actually kind of like how they do it like this. Might even like it more than the actual proper version. Um, yeah. Obviously, since I had to like show you guys at the same time, I couldn't really get a good look of it. But like, you kind of get it. It's essentially having fun with backlit with the backlight, so that you kind of see the slight pattern that is on the mirror, which is it's cute. It's very cute. Um, and then yeah, I honestly don't even know why you have to spin this thing. I don't even know what this thing's supposed to represent. It, it's weird, but spinning things are fun anyway, so might as well. Yeah, I mean, it's very pretty. I do actually I do like I really do like this sort of rainbowish pat, like it's kind of holographic. You can't really see it, like around the center here. You can't really see it, but it's very it's just fun to look at, really. And I think the cat's pact has a sort of similar effect, but on the outside as opposed to on the inside. So yeah, it's you know that's the wonderful pact. I mean, I could show you Iraha's, but I mean Cure Friendies, but it's basically the same thing. It's just different voice actor, different line at the end. So, it's pretty cool, I think. So yeah, it's cute. You kind of know what to expect, basically. That's it. Maybe if I have a bit more time in the video, I can just add a little bit more of just kind of explaining the spoilers, explaining why I'm just obsessed with Wonderful Precure now, talking about the Rabbit Boys. But, well, we'll see what happens. I might like add on to this video another day, and that's why I'll suddenly show up wearing a different outfit. But we'll see. Okay, no, talking about the Rabbit Boys took another like 10 minutes, and I don't know if people really have the patience for that, so I'll edit that and release that another time. In the meantime, that's been my unboxing of the Wonderful Pact. I love Wonderful Precure. It's fun. You can watch it on Crunchyroll if you want to, and if it doesn't interest you, that's fine. I don't know what's going to hook me until it does, but that's also the fun part about giving things a try. That's the moral of the story, I guess. Give things a try. Buy things on Amazon. Be irresponsible with your wallet. Wait, that's not a good life advice. Actually, don't listen to that last part. You should be irresponsible, guys. Bye.